Forced Migrations is an anthology of 3 films, and these are 3 stories about partition. And we focused on narratives that aren't commonly heard when we talk about partition and the migrations that it caused. So they're focused firstly on women that kind of imagines the female utopia. And then we kind of juxtapose that with what actually happened to women when partition was announced.
Sana, come. This way.
Our second film is about the Bay of Bengal seafaring communities. We think of it as an India-Pakistan issue. It went beyond just the Radcliffe line, and that the whole of the Indian subcontinent was impacted. And our third film is about being stateless.
And sea routes were blocked. The British hadn't organized any other means for evacuees except their own.
We started off reconnecting partition witnesses across the border. We found, especially during COVID, that that generation is, of course, dying. So we wanted to then think about kind of like how can we retell partition narratives in a new way, a diversity of stories for a younger generation, as well as, bring it back into pop culture, which is why we thought we'd animate stories. We had a lot of like the diaspora community in and around London coming in to view it, and they loved it. Since these are difficult stories, they're very emotional stories, and they have some very interesting historical and political truths. They are an emotional one to watch.